see him. I'm going to take him off mute very shortly. He's 18 years old, one of the sport's bright young prospects, signed to Top Rank as the youngest fighter ever to be signed by the company at 16 years old. He's now 18, and he's ready to put on a show. This is his third time fighting in front of the faithful in Kissimmee. Kissimmee obviously is one of the largest pockets of Puerto Ricans in the United States. So the venue is going to be loaded with Puerto Rican fans. For those who want to buy tickets, unfortunately, as of now, we are sold out, socially distanced inside the Silver Spurs Arena, but we are expecting a crowd of around 3,500 or so fans, sold out. So thank you to the great fans of Puerto Rico and Central Florida for being so passionate about this event. And now we introduce Xander Zayas. He's joining us now. Xander, how you doing, sir?
Evan, first off, I want to say thank everybody for being here. I'm excited for Saturday night and can't wait to put on a show.
This is we mentioned this is your third time fighting in Kissimmee. You fought in the bubble. You fought in a few different locations. What is it about fighting in Kissimmee and in front of the Puerto Rican fans that is so exciting? And how do you feed off that energy that they bring you?
It means a lot. Kissimmee is kind of like another city in Puerto Rico, just outside of the island. But the fans are excited. We're back, with fans for the first time in a year, and I'm just excited and ready again to showcase my talent. Come Saturday night.
And as a reminder to everybody, you'll be able to take footage of this from the Top Rank YouTube channel after the meeting concludes. So feel free to do so. So you do not have to ask them for permission to record. You guys can take the footage for your channels. As I mentioned, if you want to ask questions, please use the raise hand button on your Zoom, or if you cannot figure that out, you can just message me privately. Don't message the entire group, and we will get your messages in the queue. We will start off with, let's see, we've got for Xander, we'll be asking questions in English, please. So English questions only for Xander. Let's see who we have here. Eric Vega. Eric, I'm gonna unmute you, and please go ahead when ready.
Hey Xander, how you doing? 7-0, Puerto Rico. Pretty much you feel like fighting in Puerto Rico, just like you said in Kissimmee. What does it mean to you to be the young prospect for Puerto Ricans? You know that Puerto Ricans have gone through a bad moment in boxing. We seem like we're lacking a good prospect, someone we can look for the future. What does it feel to have that on you, and does it add extra weight to your career?
Well, it means a lot to me. Having the Puerto Rican fans behind me. I wouldn't say add extra weight. I just feel a responsibility to, work hard, stay focused, to, accomplish my goals and make Puerto Rico proud. And that's what I'm looking forward to do. That's what I'm looking forward to do in the future.
We've seen you go to Puerto Rico and train. You've trained with some all-time greats. Can you share some of the advice they've shared with you in all those training sessions?
Yes, 100%. They always tell me, I'm young, stay focused, stay hungry, listen to my corner, and keep learning. You never stop learning, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of months, learning.
Thank you very much, Eric. And next we go to Joe Hewlett. Joe, please unmute yourself. You can go ahead.
Hey, Xander. Greetings from England. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you.
Good. I was reading an interview that you did recently, and you were saying each fight you want the level to go higher and higher. At the minute, after 7 fights, what level do you feel you're at?
Well, this coming up fight is my toughest competition. We got a guy that is 8 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 5 wins by knockout. And again, little by little, I keep winning fight after fight, and we'll keep moving up. We'll keep moving up little by little. I have great matchmakers, Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, and I'm just I'm just blessed to be in the position I am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe. We will stay in the UK. I guess Xander's popularity is not just in Puerto Rico in the United States.
Well,
Jonathan,
that means a lot to me.
Yeah, so we got another UK. As much as I try, I cannot get rid of the Brits. So Jonathan Nagyoff, go ahead when ready, man.
Thanks, Evan. Hey, Xander, how you doing?
Good. I'm doing great. And again, thank you guys for all the love, man.
Can you talk to us about your last fight against James Martin? How do you assess it?
Well, we knew coming into the fight that he was a tough opponent. He wasn't going to back down. You know, we kept the distance. We kept the boxing sharp. I kept listening to my corner, and again, we got the victory. We got the unanimous decision.
Last camp, you were sparring with Adrian Broner. Who have you been sparring with this time? Who have you been learning from?
Well, this time we brought a couple other guys. They don't have a big name as a pro yet, but we brought tall guys because the guy that I'm fighting is 6'2". So you know we needed people to mimic his style, and so we brought people in that are pretty much tall. So for this one, I wouldn't say, you know, I didn't have any big names like that.
Best of luck Saturday, Xander.
Appreciate
it.
Thank you, Jonathan. As I mentioned, we got a few more minutes with Xander. So anybody wants to ask questions, use the raise hand mechanism on the Zoom. And if you can't figure that out again, you can just privately chat on the chat below. You can shoot me a private message, and I'll do my best to get to as many of you as possible. Alan Alford, please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Great to have you, Xander. Definitely. And good best wish on your next fight here coming up. I did want to ask you a question. I know since we were talking about Puerto Rico at the start, Miguel Cotto is your favorite boxer. Can you explain to us why Miguel Cotto is your favorite boxer?
Oh, Miguel Cotto, you know, throughout his career, he was a gentleman in and outside the ring. A pure boxer that knew when to, you know, when it was smart for him to move and when it was smart for him to fight. I think his career throughout the years, he fought the best of the best at their prime, and he took all the risks, you know, in his career to be the best, and he fought the best. So I think that's something that inspires me, and it's something that I want to do in the future.
Thank you, Alan. I mean, you see, I see Xander. You're wearing the Puerto Rico sweatshirt. Yeah, I'm not going to pronounce that because my Spanish is not good. I'll wait for Gardy to get on the call. He did it. But you obviously you moved to Florida when you were a teenager. But how important is it for you to still carry on that legacy and sort of now that you're getting all this attention because of your Puerto Rican roots? Just can you discuss sort of the importance of the island and the country to you as you develop?
Well, it means everything to me. Puerto Rico has had great champions, and I'm looking forward to be one of them. You know, the island of Puerto Rico have great people, and people that want to see world champions, you know, in boxing. So, you know, having them behind me and supporting me, it means a lot. So the least that I can do is represent them and stay focused.
And next we go to Crystal Hart. Crystal, please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Xander, I'm down here in Florida right now. I'm in Bradenton down by IMG. I don't know if you've heard of that facility. It's a wonderful training facility. Could you tell me, and it's raining here a lot, but tell me how Plantation, Florida, about the weather and your training facility. What facility do you use down there?
Right now we're working at Sweatbox boxing facility, but it's also a collaboration with Boomeritos down here in Davie, Florida. The weather right now is pretty hot. So the weight cut, it hasn't been a problem. And yeah, I've been working with Coach Javier Centeno and my dad Orlando Garcia since I moved, you know, to the US, and it's been up from there. It's been up, and I love it down here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. And as a reminder, since I'm getting this question again, as I mentioned, you'll be able to record go after the chat, go to our YouTube channel and feel free to take some footage from there to use on your channels, free to use. So I hope that answers the question. Xander, before we let you go, any final words you'd like to say to your fans out there as we're now 4 days away from Fight Night?
Yes. Well, first off, I want to thank everybody once again. All the support, all the love. I feel already all the good vibes. I've been getting a lot of messages. I'm sorry I can't respond to all of them. But again, Saturday night on ESPN Plus. If you don't want to miss it, if you got your ticket, make sure to show up. It's gonna be a great night of Puerto Rican boxing, and we all gonna get the victory.
Well, listen, Xander, we're all looking forward to you performing again on Saturday night.